All right, so you can like if you're on the y-axis, sorry, on the x-axis time axis, if you just scroll your mouse, you can change the base setting over here, right? You can see that it's the graph is shrinking if you reduce it, right? And if you expand that, it's gonna increase in terms of the plot size, right? Similar is the case with the y. When you bring your mouse on the y part, when you increase that, it's gonna increase a lot, like 55 milliseconds and all that, right? But if you are going to reduce that, which is in my case because I have to figure out the 10-volt line, so over here you can see that I can figure out my 10-volt line, right? And when you figure it out, the 10-volt line, what you can do, you can go to the 10 and you can even zoom at that point. So it's totally up to you how do you want to play with that. So the worst thing is that this blue line over here is actually being overlapped by the green line. That's why you cannot see the green line. Otherwise, there would be two lines. One would be green and the other would be blue because both of them are the same voltage of 10. Talking about the current you can see over here is like at very near to zero. So it's going to be 1 milliamps. What I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in over here so that I can specify that there is some current with a value of 1. Right? So as you can see over here, now the axis has changed to 2, and that's your 0 line, right? You can see it's between 2 and 1, and the numbers over here shows that at every instant of time, it's 1 milliamp. So this is how you generate your first circuit in a multisim part. And there is a few things that I would like to touch upon. If you go over here on these 9 dot buttons, you can even export your data, even the schematic. Like the schematic, if you click on that, that will be saved as a file that will be downloaded directly from here, and like this as a PNG file. And if you want to export the graph image, you can do that. If you want to export the Excel graph data with every instance, you can do that. So I would highly encourage you that in your report, do take, either if you are comfortable with the screenshots, do take the screenshots of the graph, or even if you are good with downloading the images from here, from this feature of export to, you can use that part as well. You can save your work as well, and you can even share your work with the next student or anywhere, and you can access that online. That's the biggest advantage of using this online version for MultiSim, right? So I'm going to come back again to the task. So these are all the video aid that you are need to watch to get familiarized with the working. You need to just make your own circuit, get a good grip of the software so that you feel comfortable with that. And what I want you to do is I want you to draw any other circuit other than this basic R circuit, right? Any RC circuit or RL circuit, and do your analysis. Play with this online version. And I hope you have done a lot of circuit analysis by now. So you would have some of the results from your previous courses as well. You know what your outcome would be. So just try to verify your graphical results in this software version and provide your understanding on the results, whatever you are getting according to your circuit, right? That's the complete part that you have to do in task A. The task B is already given over here, and you can read that and you can just continue with the work of the lab. Thank you so much.